So what I did is I made a mock-up out of paper. So we've got the front end flowing through the tank and right on back to this seat. Everything will be nice and tight for a profile, and the seat will be much lower, much narrower, and certainly much shorter. But I think it'll look totally badass, total Cafe Racer style with the rest of the thing we have going on here. So that's our next project. So I got the old seat off and I've got our mock-up template on the side, and there's a problem. If you look what happens when we remove this template, that measuring stick shows the line where the seat goes from front to back, but then all this stuff juts way up above. So what I'm going to have to do is cut this off before we can proceed. I've been working on taking this rear fender off. It's not that hard, it's just things are rusty. There's a couple of bolts left on the other side of these shock screws. I have this electrical box off. There's a couple more big bolts on the top that I have to take off. And then I think it all slips out the back, and then I'll be ready to start modifying the frame. So I have the entire rear fender off, and I've marked exactly where I need to cut this back piece off. Because the frame continues straight until it gets to here, then juts up. I'm going to cut it off right here and the same place on the other side. So I'm just going to use a hacksaw to do that. It should be fairly quick. So modifying the frame back here, it left me with the problem. There's now holes in the back, and I don't want water or anything to get splashed in there by the tire when I get everything back together. So I've got some of this cool plumber's putty, and basically all you do is, it's a part A and part B that's together, and all you do is you knead it into a putty, and then I'll stuff it in those holes on both sides, and that way it'll be watertight. So now we can start working on our cool Cafe Racer seat.